T, man, and I'm back with another video so I can start y'all morning off the right way. You feel what I'm saying? You feel me? So today's message is: if you ain't hurt nobody, if you ain't doing nothing to nobody, if you ain't doing no wrong, man, keep standing for what you believe in, bro. Always stand for something. You know, it's a quote that say, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything, man. So this is a good time for y'all to just think about y'all morals, y'all values, y'all principles, what y'all standing for, what you ain't going for. I think everybody should just like have it, like wrote down, like, man, this one thing, bro, I'm not going. Like, I don't care what it is, whether it be your money, your family, your knowledge, your religion, nothing. You gotta have like unwavering faith, unwavering principle, unwavering. You gotta just stand on business when it comes to certain things, bro. And everybody has to have those. Have those. You get your respect when you stand on what you believe in, bro. You always gotta stand for what you believe in. It don't matter what it is, bro. If you truly believe that it's right, you gotta stand on it. You might even be the only one in a crowd full of 100 people. You might be the only one who believe in it. But as long as you believe in it, bro, it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta walk alone. Sometimes you gotta take the long road. But as long as you got God in your life, bro, you ain't never alone. So don't be afraid to take the lonely path. Don't be afraid to take the straight and narrow path and staying focused and standing on what you believe. I know the wide road, the broad road, it look fun. It look, you know, it's almost kind of cowardice for real to take the broad road if deep down you know you should be doing better. If deep down you know better and you still in that broad path, man, that's low-key kind of cowardice, and you already killing yourself. A coward dies 1,000 deaths, and that's one of them. If you know better, and you still in that broad crowd, if you still in that party, and by party I don't mean actual party, just like the group, the crowd, you feel me? If you know better, if you think you can do better, if you believe in yourself, bro, go for it and stand on it and don't look back. Because if you look back, it's a sign of weakness. That was a problem I used to have. That's a problem I'm still working with. Like, man, I go in my move and I'd be like, man, dang, am I making the right decision? Or should I go back to my old ways? Like, this new life, this new path, this growth is hard. I'm having growing pains. And that's another thing when you have growth, bro. Growing pains, bro. When you hit that growth spurt from middle school to high school, your knees start hurting. That's growing pains. So once you're trying to grow from a old relationship or growing into the new you might have like, it's that doubt. It's that doubt for me, but it's that doubt of thinking, man, did I make the right decision? My old life was way easier, way more simple, way more comfortable, but this new life is so challenging. Like, I don't know if I can do this. Am I good enough? Do I got it? I don't know. But that's why you gotta have a little tech on week. But that's why you gotta have that self-reliance, bro. That's why you gotta, every time you challenge yourself or tell yourself you're gonna do something, you're gonna do it, because that's gonna give you that motivation. That's gonna give you that belief in yourself. You know, be like, you know what, man, I remember I did this, so if I know I can do this, I can do that. So always challenge yourself and make sure you take them challenges serious. You feel me? Because once you try something new, them old challenges, that you did and that you accomplished, it's gonna pay off. From Turkey, what up? So yeah, man, I know it can be hard, you know, trying new things, going to a new city, going to a new school, leaving that relationship, going to a new relationship. Cause shoot, sometimes I like that too. Like, man, I don't know about this new list. You feel me? This new love vibe. I miss my old love vibe. My old love vibe. Yes, we had our problems, but then my old love vibe though. She understood me. But nah, that ain't right, man. Sometimes it's time for you to grow. And growth, getting rid of old ways, it hurts. It hurts. But when you go with your move, stand on it. Set a plan. Be like, I'm gonna give this amount of time. So you give it that amount of time, then you stop. You adjust. You look back, you look forward. You make sure you tracking your progress. I gotta start doing that too, tracking my progress. And just make sure you just give your time to reevaluate and see if you making progress. see if you loving this, to see, you know, like, could you make something out of what you doing? Tell them be a man, pick up your nuts and just do it. That ain't that ain't nothing. Without discipline, and with discipline comes growth. Always move forward for sure. With discipline, discipline is everything. You gotta have that discipline, bro. Discipline is everything, man. Forget your feelings. Discipline, bro. Like train yourself to where no matter how you feeling, you always gonna go hard. Always gonna go hard. But back what I was saying, man, growth, it hurts, but you just gotta keep moving forward and keep faith. You gotta step out on faith and make sure you're in tune with God and listen to what listen to what He telling you, listen to what He called you to do, and whatever He called you to do, you go hard at it. You be obedient. Cause like I just read in my my stuff had froze. Somebody called me. I read in my word today. This why like this inspired this lie today. The word. It's in Acts. So they preaching about Jesus. They preaching about Jesus, right? They got locked up. And then they in the face of persecution, they in the face of adversity. And you know, they telling them, man, stop talking that Jesus talk. Stop talking about it, bro. Forget about it. Stop it. And in the face of persecution, in the face of adversity, they stood on ground. They stood on their business. They did not back down. They said, we cannot stop talking about the things we have seen, the things we have witnessed. So take it or leave it. And so they took it and they let them go. Like, they ain't do nothing wrong. They was just, you know, like, man, we got to stop that because they ain't like hearing about it. I don't know why I'm going to have to do that. But they stood on business, bro. And they stood their ground and they got let go. You feel me? And that's a different type of respect. And then once they got out, you know, they prayed to God and asked God to keep blessing them with more boldness and more confidence to keep talking about the things they seen, no matter what people say, no matter what people do. Always got to stay focused and always got to stand firm in your beliefs. No matter what people say, no matter what people throw at you, no matter what if they laugh at you, if they troll you, you got to always stand on what you believe, bro. Always. Sometimes you might be a little embarrassed because, you know, you might be too ahead of the crowd. You might be too far ahead there. If you say some with some wisdom, some smart, they might laugh at you because you so far ahead they don't understand. You feel me? So sometimes you got to take that and just keep moving forward. Don't let none stop you. So two, two something. They got John and Peter got arrested for preaching about Jesus. They went to court. They went to trial. They were persecuting them. They was, you know, just probably doing them all types of way. And they asked them to stop. They said, no, we not stopping. We standing on business about our Lord. And this what we, you hear me? And this what we doing. So yeah, everybody, stand on what you believe in no matter what nobody say. If you believe it, if you seen it, work hard towards it, man. Work, 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 chase, invest, and believe, bro. And keep some good people around you too, man. I used to be like the lone wolf mentality, but now I'm not like that no more. I'm like, you know, you need a team. Iron sharpens iron. Keep some real ones around you who gonna tell you the truth. Who gonna let you know, hey man, keep doing that, bro. I like what you doing, keep doing that. Or hey man, nah, that ain't it. You gotta stop that. You need to adjust and just reevaluate real quick. So once you have some real ones around you and they tell you keep going, bro, I don't know. It's just something about it that'll be like, yeah, bro, bet I got you. Let's keep going. Let's take off with it, bro. And that's just gonna make you, you know, sharpen. Like, it's just like being around a bunch of good football players. You don't want to be the weakest one out the pack or around the good boxers. You don't want to be the worst boxer out the pack. So they're gonna make you step your game up just to show them, like, yeah, man, I'm there too. Feel me? So yeah, stand on what you believe in and make sure you keep some real ones around you. It's your